He grunted and he groaned, his stripes wiggling with the effort. But the log wouldn't budge, not even a tiny bit. He tried pushing from the other side, and then he tried pulling. It was no use. The log was just too big and too heavy. Feeling frustrated, Leo let out a big sigh and sat down, his tail drooping sadly. From a branch high in a bamboo tree, a little red panda named Rusty watched with a worried look on his face. He saw how hard Leo was trying and how sad he was when he could move the log. Rusty didn't like seeing his friend so upset. He scurried down the tree, his bushy tail bouncing behind him, wanting to help but not sure what to do. The log looked very big, even from up high. Just then, waddling along the path came Percy the penguin and Sheldon the tortoise. They saw Leo looking gloomy next to the giant log. "What's wrong, Leo?" chirped Percy, flapping his little wings. Sheldon slowly stretched his long neck out of his shell and blinked his wise old eyes. "That's a very big log," he said in his slow, calm voice. Leo explained his problem, pointing at the log with a paw. "I want to get to my sunny spot, but this log is in the way, and I can't move it." Percy and Sheldon wanted to help their friend. "We can try together," Percy announced cheerfully. So, Percy waddled to one side, and Sheldon slowly positioned himself on the other. They pushed alongside Leo, their feet slipping and sliding in the dirt. Percy flapped his wings for extra power, and Sheldon pushed with the strength of his sturdy shell. They pushed and they pushed, but the log was stubborn. It wobbled a little, maybe just a tiny bit, but it didn't really move. Feeling tired, they all stopped to catch their breath. Leo's shoulders slumped. He felt even sadder now. Even with his friend's help, the log was still too strong. He sat down again, his chin resting on his paws. It felt like an impossible task. He watched the ants marching in a line, easily going round the log, and wished he could be as small as them. The sunny spot seemed so far away now. Percy and Sheldon sat with him, trying to think of another idea, but they all felt a little defeated. Suddenly, a flash of bright colors flew through the trees. It was Tina the toucan, with her big, rainbow-colored beak. She landed gracefully on a branch right above them. She looked down and saw the group of friends sitting sadly by the enormous log. Tina was very good at observing things from up high and seeing the whole picture. She'd looked at the log, then at the animals, and a thoughtful expression came over her feathery face. As Tina was thinking, a gentle, fluffy figure appeared through the bushes. It was Ally the alpaca, with her soft, white wool and kind, gentle eyes. She walked over to the group with a calm and peaceful energy. "It seems you have a challenge here," she said in a soft, soothing voice. Skay Ally was known throughout the jungle for her quiet wisdom and her ability to bring everyone together. She looked at the tired friends and gave them a comforting smile. Tina the toucan flew down from her branch and landed near Ally. "I think I have an idea," Tina chirped. "The log is too heavy for one, or two, or even three. But what if we all work together?" Ally the alpaca nodded in agreement. The animals gathered around the log, listening to the plan. They were a funny-looking team, all different shapes and sizes, but they were all ready to try. They lined up along the side of the heavy log. Ally gave the signal. Leo used his tiger strength. Rusty used his surprising power. Percy pushed with his whole body, and Sheldon used his strong shell. Ally leaned her fluffy weight against the wood, and even Tina helped by pushing with her big, strong beak. It was hard work, but this time, something was different. They were all pushing in the same direction, at the same time. Slowly, very slowly, they felt the log begin to groan and shift. With one final, mighty collective heave, the log rolled forward. It creaked and groaned as it moved, inch by inch, until it finally rolled off the path and settled into the bushes on the side. It was done. They had moved the log. A wave of relief and excitement washed over the group. They had done it together. Leo the tiger cub let out a happy roar. Everyone was cheering. Percy the penguin did a happy little dance. Rusty the red panda chattered with excitement. And even Sheldon the tortoise had a big smile on his face. They weren't just a group of animals anymore. They were a team of friends who could do anything. With the path now clear, the friends walked together through the beautiful jungle. Heath chatted happily with Ally the alpaca, while Percy and Rusty chased a butterfly. Sheldon walked at his own steady pace, and Tina flew overhead, singing a joyful song. The forest felt friendlier and brighter now that they were all together. They had learned a valuable lesson, not just about moving logs, but about friendship. Finally, they reached Leo's favorite sunny spot. It was a warm, peaceful clearing filled with soft grass and colorful flowers. They all found a comfy place to rest. Leo stretched out in the warm sunshine, feeling happy and content. His friends settled around him, tired but happy. The alpaca chewed contentedly on some sweet grass, and the toucan rested on a branch nearby, her bright colors like a jewel in the sunlight. They were all different, but they were all friends, resting peacefully together, knowing that teamwork makes everything easier.